Hello, everybody. Scott Golden here with the Golden Opportunities Coaching YouTube channel. Welcome to those of you who are new. Welcome back to those of you who are seasoned veterans. And what we do around here, is connect people with ideas, concepts, and overall good thoughts about a variety of life and relationship related topics. Life coaching, business coaching, all points in between. Continue to do that for your listening pleasure in a variety of ways, and continue to do that for your listening pleasure as often as we can. If you are looking for coaching, life, business, relationship, whatever have you, would love to be of service to you in that way. Please feel free to reach out at PO Perception on Twitter and or in the About Me section of the YouTube page. Either way, we will give you a connection with something of a deeper value. And so, what are some signs you're in love with a person? You admire them and their character. So, it doesn't necessarily mean you agree with everything about them, but you believe that there is a good way to connect with the overall better way of being, and you see the positive traits in the other person that you're trying to connect with in a consistent enough way where you believe, hey, this is a good thing, and we are able to move forward. We are able to get where things come from a decent level, and you know, things come in a good way and or in a positive directive there. Um, um, and there's a value there and a certain connective there in general. So hopefully that's helpful for you, and you can begin to connect on a deeper level with kind of the ways to make things um, you know, in a positive directive or in a good overall manner. And there is there's value there. There's good that's there, and overall, it can be one of those things where we kind of balance things out in a manner that allows us to see things from a directive that is positive, progressive, and ideal. Um, and ultimately we can make a good, smart, and overall valuable manner to connect for the future. Next thing there is to kind of look at things from the ability to grow together, the belief that growing together is something that you can do, the belief that growing together is something that you can identify and or see the value in doing, and also you are willing to look at the growth as a positive and progressive mindset. When we begin to ultimately identify the things that uh, allow us to grow in a positive direction, allow us to, um, you know, see ourselves in a new light and begin to balance life in a positive direction, and make a decision in a good way. There is a strong value to being able to do that. There's a strong value to being able to identify the ways at which we begin to understand ourselves when we're growth minded and growth motivated. And so that can be super valuable in that way as well. Kind of the next thing to look at there is to begin to uh, identify the ways of being willing to adapt for the benefit of another person. Adaptation is one of those things that can be super valuable in a lot of ways, and the knowledge that adaptation is um, good and right and balanced and somewhat, I guess we'd say, I don't know if I'd say fully integrated, or I guess you'd say holy or whatever, but there is that piece too in a in a gooder or in a better overall fashion to begin to balance things out in a good way. There, gooder isn't even a word. Anyhow, so as we begin to kind of balance things out, as we begin to identify ways to, get life going in a direction that makes us more comfortable, we are also then able to identify ways that we can get life balanced and focused on forward motion and continuation of growing in a manner that allows us to engage in conflict resolution in a positive and right way. Positive and right doesn't always mean fully agreement. It just kind of means looking at the value of looking to work together in a manner that works for everyone involved. So hopefully this is helpful. Keep your feet on the ground, your mind in the moment. Till next time, everybody.